Hi. My captions. I forgot. My food. Hi from Edison. Eddie has really been on an absolute tear of trying to get Eddie smackerel of human food lately. So I need to, if I'm gonna put food like down in my room and I'm gonna step away to like go to the bathroom, I need to put it up so high so he cannot get the foods. Yes, hello. Are we ready? Are we ready for a watch along? Do you guys have snacks? I got snacks. I have many a snack. I went and I got myself some chicken nuggets and fries and a little soda. And then I got a little ice cream in the fridge for after stream. This isn't gonna be a long stream, by the way. This series actually is not very long. I do believe that it is complete. I'm pretty sure it's done. The last update was like 8 months ago. And then they did like a trailer about it. So I think it's good to go. I think it's done. And this series is like less than 2 hours. Let's see. 36 plus 20 is 56. Yeah, barely over an hour. I'm excited though. It's been a long time. People who do not know that I am clinically unwell about horror media and scary things, you're gonna learn something today about me and the things that make me incredibly excited. It's gonna be good though. I'm so stoked. It's been such a long time. It's been such a long time. I am succumbing to the siren song of French fries. I love French fries so much. I also haven't eaten a ton today, and that's my own mistake. My own fault. Oopsie. I just had a lot going on today. I was recording some stuff. It is Singing March, starting tomorrow. Hello, Gamer Needs Food. Good time to come in when I'm talking about French fries. Yeah, I was recording some stuff for Singing March. I wanted to get like a batch of things recorded at once. And then I got through pretty much recording everything, and I noticed that all my settings were wrong, and so the entire audio is like really blown out. So I get to re-record it again later. Are we frying the French? I mean, we could. Everybody remember that one time back in the early 2000s where everybody tried to make freedom fries happen? I remember my school, my forest school, in the cafeteria did freedom fries for like a whole year. And then it didn't catch on. So we didn't do it. Yeah, in the 2000s, yeah. Everybody's like, why are we calling them French fries? When we're not French. It didn't even exist back then? Don't tell me that. I'm 152 years old. I'm an old lady. I am young for my species. I am a young baby fae. 152. I was 149 when I started streaming. When I got access to the internet out in the forest and started streaming. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna talk about Edison, because Edison has been an absolute demon. Where are you, my son? My son! My wonderful baby boy. You can go away, because I'm about to shame you. I mentioned yesterday on stream that I forgot to say something about Eddie. And that thing is to shame him. So for some for some context, we, and by we I mean me and Eddie, bring the kitty back. Okay, he can listen to this. So Edison and myself live kind of in the basement area of the house that we're at, and we do keep up a little baby gate to keep him from going upstairs where the dogs are. The dogs are fine with cats. It's just kind of a precaution because we had an incident with a foster dog and a different cat, so we're a little bit gun shy about that. So Eddie has a little baby gate because he is a baby, but he does try to jump it sometimes, and I found a way for him to not jump it as often during the day is after I feed him dinner, I put the baby gate down, right? And he can go upstairs for what I call Eddie walkabout time. He can go upstairs and do whatever he wants. And then when it's time for me to go to bed, I come and I get him. He's usually just like hanging out under a chair that's close to a heating vent because he likes the heat. But 2 days ago, I hear the sounds. I hear sound coming from upstairs, which I shouldn't hear because everybody is asleep, and Eddie should be being a good boy and just hanging out upstairs. But what he has done, he has figured out how to kind of scoot a chair out, jump on the chair, jump on the counter, and then jump onto another little shelf that had a little bowl full of dog food that we give to the dogs when they come back inside from using the bathroom, because we used to give them treats. But they, Rocco is old and Gracie has tummy issues, so they just get a little piece of dog food and we pretend it's a treat. And Eddie saw that little bowl of dog food and went, oh ho ho ho, treat for me. And climbed his way up there because he's so food motivated. And so I go and I move the food bowl and I put him back on the ground and I'm like, okay, buddy, you gotta be good. And I go back downstairs. 5 minutes later, I hear him jump back up. He has jumped back up again and is sniffing where the food bowl was, trying to get just an itty bitty morsel of dog food. And I'm like, okay, all right. Obviously you can't be trusted upstairs today. So he gets put in what I call gay baby jail for a gay baby. It is based on that one image from forever ago that's just a cat in a box that's labeled gay baby jail. But so if I just brought Eddie downstairs, he would just continually try to jump back upstairs because he wasn't upstairs for long enough. He will throw a fit. So I put him in the room that has his litter box and his water there, so he can hang out. He has water, he has a place to go to the bathroom, but he's in trouble, so he's in jail. He's in gay baby jail. And usually when I put him in there, he'll either just kind of accept his fate and go sit on one of the, 5 beds that he has in there, or play with some of the toys he has in there. Sometimes he will try and rattle the doorknob, because it's one of those, horizontal, lever door handles that you could, hit with your hand and it would make a noise, right? So sometimes Eddie will stretch himself up and kind of hit the doorknob to voice his displeasure. But he only does it for, a minute and then he'll stop. Not yesterday, 2 days ago, when I went to go and... Well, when I put him in gay baby jail, he was in there for 10 minutes. And then he starts hitting the doorknob so fast and so loud. Let me see, because I have the same doorknob on my door right here. Let me see if this will pick up. But it was like that noise. So fast and so so loud. And he was also meowing, yelling his head off. He was absolutely just meow, 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 meow. And I was concerned. I was really concerned for my son. So I open the door and he runs out of the room. And I'm like, what in the world? And I stick my head in the room. Chat, the smell in this room. The smell. My wonderful son, right here, my sweet baby boy, right after I put him in jail, took the stinkiest poop of all time. It was so bad. It was really, really bad. And Eddie wasn't trying to rattle the doorknob to make me feel bad or to get to like let him out. It was because he had basically mustard gassed himself in this room. It smelled so bad. So he just started panicking. He was just like, "Mother, help! Mother, it smells so bad. I'm going to die, Mother. How could this have happened, Mama?" So he also, I'm going to continue shaming my boy. He did step in the poop a little bit in his absolute panic to get out of that room. So I also had to like wipe down the floors and wipe down his feet. And he was so upset at me. And I was like, "My guy, you did this. You did this to yourself. You were in there less than 10 minutes. And you almost killed yourself with noxious fumes." My wonderful, dumb little guy. Where did you just go? You were in here. He was sitting on my bed and has now left the room. And it has his back facing me. Like, "How dare you, Mother? How dare you do that to me? How dare you tell the internet of my shame?" It's my right. It's my right. Because he was very naughty. And then did something funny. Yeah, my poor boy. He has had a couple of tummy issues since then. I don't think it was the dog food, like, immediately. Because, like, there's no way that came out of him in 10 minutes, right? I do know he ate a little bit of it. How dare you tell a gamer needs food about it? Yeah. We got some lurkers. I don't call you guys out, but I do see you. I appreciate all my lurkers always. But yeah, that is that's what it's like to live with my sweet boy, Edison. He is like that all the time though. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Okay, you can go away now. I'm done shaming you. He's a sweet boy. He is probably gonna start getting pumpkin back in his diet. So he's okay. So Eddie is a great roommate. He is my wonderful son. I've had 5 wonderful years with my sweet baby boy. But also he is the biggest mama's boy to ever exist. Gamer, you haven't been here before, but last year when I went on a trip for 3 days, I was gone for 3 days, not even 3 full days. It was more like 2.5. Me being gone for that long stressed him out so bad that we had to go to the emergency vet when I got home. Had to get him all kinds of drugs because his stomach just couldn't handle the stress and he got really sick. He was fine, but that is how much he needs his mom around. He's a big mama's boy. He's a sweet boy. He's the biggest mama's boy. I'm also watching my mic because I turned up my mic to record vocals and I'm making sure it's not peaking. I think we're okay. I think we're good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to bring up. Oh yes, okay, so we do have stream tomorrow, more Pathologic 3. It's gonna be day 2 of Pathologic 3. The vitamin syrup and Edison. He's addicted to. He is. If I don't pay enough attention to Edison in a day, I will never know the end of it. Like, let me turn this off. Let's go manual. Yes, okay, so we do still have stream tomorrow. Pathologic 3, we're gonna be on day 2. I did day 3 absolutely perfectly on this second run. Don't listen to anybody who tells you otherwise. I made no mistakes, not even a single one. And we're gonna go do day 2 and it's gonna be great. But then also, schedule for next week will be up tomorrow. But the week after that, March 8th through the 14th. Well, you want to do exclamation mark and without the space. There you go. But yeah, March 8th through the 14th is going to be one of my weeks off. Told you guys at the beginning of the year I was going to try and do like every month or so. Take a week. And that's going to be from the 8th to the 14th, just because February is a short month, right? And also, that is when Daylight Savings Time is going to be. And that usually kind of messes me up, especially the spring one where we lose an hour. Really messes me up. So I'm gonna take that week off. I'm gonna work on some stuff. Hopefully I'm actually gonna work on stuff this time. I said that last time when I took a break in January, but then I had really bad migraines. So we're hoping for better this time. So I will be back for a Sunday stream on the 15th. Yes. But we got a lot of other good stuff coming up. And I'm hoping to get like a video done in that time. Speaking of video, should be pinned on both the Twitch and the YouTube chats. I put up a cover of All That Jazz that I did for a collaboration stream with Icarus Solaria. I believe that's her username. Let me double check. Believe, yes. But she did a cool little collab stream where we all pre-recorded covers of musical songs. And I was chosen to do All That Jazz from Chicago. And she was very nice and said that I could put that up on my personal YouTube. So that is there. If you would like to watch it, please give feedback. If you have other songs you would like me to cover, please let me know. Because I want to do more covers this year. I'm hoping that Singing March will give you guys some ideas for things. I have a lot of things that I'm gonna do. First Singing March song should be out tomorrow. And it'll be good. Okay. Alright, all that's left to do then is question of the day. And then we can get into it, and I can also start eating my food while we watch things. So, what's your favorite scary movie, gang? Mine is Hereditary. Has Been Hotel Loser, baby? Maybe. I'm not the biggest Has Been Hotel fan, but I do have people that want me to do some covers, so I might at some point. Saw is a great movie. I have a strong love for the Saw franchise. The first Saw movie is not my favorite Saw movie. You have all of them on Prime? Yeah. So do you just like the Saw franchise, or is it just the first Saw movie, like, is your favorite out of the 10 that there are? Because my favorite, like, Saw 10, Saw X is so good. Saw X is really, 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 really good. I really like that one. So it's either Saw X or Saw 6 that is my favorite Saw movie. The first one is your favorite? That's really interesting. Usually people like the later ones because, like, the first Saw movie is so different from the other ones, right? It is an entirely different beast. And like Saw 2 onwards, like Saw 2 really kind of sets up what everything is going to be after a certain point. First one is a pretty perfect movie. It's really, really good. I like Saw 6 because I think all the traps are really, really cool. I really do like the kind of through line for Saw 6, and I think the twist at the end of Saw 6 is very good. Saw 6 is the healthcare one. For people who do not know the plots of all 10 Saw movies as intricately as I do. Yeah, I like that one. I like Saw 10 is... It feels weird to call it like a beautiful movie, but it's very pretty. Spiral is also like a pretty movie. Spiral is bad. Spiral is really bad except for the last trap, but like cinematography wise, Spiral is absolutely incredible. Haven't watched them in a while. Yeah, do a Saw marathon. I used to watch them before sleep, so before bed. I listen to a lot of crazy stuff before I go to sleep too. Excuse me. Yeah, my favorite horror movie, and my favorite movie is Hereditary, which feels so edgy to say, and I don't like admitting it, but I do love that movie. I do not recommend it very openly. It is a very hard watch. Some terrible things happen in Hereditary. For me to like a movie, I need to have like a crazy emotional reaction to it. And the reason why I like Hereditary so much is because it is the only movie, because I've watched a lot of like upsetting movies. It is the only upsetting movie that I turned off. I went, wow, I'm upset. I'm upset. And I kept thinking about the movie more and being like, oh my God, oh my God. And I went to bed very like rattled. And then I woke up the next day the same level of upset.
Welcome to the
And that's the
family,
only
son.
time that has ever happened to me. So that's why Hereditary is my favorite. SZ921, thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your follower emotes and welcome to the Club Hana family. Remember, we're not a mob, we're a family business. Either way, I am now your boss. Talking about what our favorite scary movie is if you want to hop in on the chat. If not, that's also okay. I love my lurkers. But we're going to be watching an online horror series today called Oakburn Opus that I've never watched. No, not a cult. Not a cult anymore. Not anymore. If you were here for the first 2 years, perhaps we were. But no, we're not a mob. I'm not a mob boss. This is just a nice little family business over here at Club Hana. It's a nice little fantasy jazz bar. Everything's really normal. It's really normal. We get our fertilizer in incredibly traditional ways. We buy all of our fertilizer at... You buy it at a hardware store? Yeah, a hardware store. Or a... Wherever you buy fertilizer, that's where we buy it. We do not compost bodies for fertilizer. I don't know why anyone would ever imply such a thing. I am just a wholesome business owner. You all call me boss because I am the boss of this business. For no other reason am I boss. Nope, not a cult anymore. Not anymore. For 2 years, perhaps we were. But not anymore. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, so I'm okay with, like, yapping at the top, but... Oh my god, sorry, my friend just sent me a message. Asking me to jump on a game, and I'm like, my boy, I'm streaming. Second. Okay, sorry. What was it about the cult? Hana cult? I don't know, did we have any tenants of the Hana cult? It's been a while. I know that it started as a joke after a certain subplot in Yakuza 0, when I was playing through Yakuza 0 in like 2021. I know that's what started that. There was like the weird cult subplot in Yakuza 0. And someone in the chat was like, oh, we should start one. And I was like, no. No, we shouldn't. And then by the end of the stream, we had the Hana cult. With a K. Hanakult. But that was in the other iteration of Sumi, when I did all kinds of different, when I looked very different, and I didn't have the family business. We are normal now. We are very normal now. You also started a cult as a joke? How did that end up for you? Alright. Okay. Just double checking that I've done everything that I need to do and that we're all set up. I think we are. 37 members. Wow, good job. Alright. Okay, I want to eat my food. I want to watch something scary. So let's go ahead and head over to the stage to watch Oakburn Opus. Okay, so I will say, yeah, I haven't even watched the trailer for this. I just saw a video of somebody recommending it. And just went, okay, cool. So here we are. This is where we're at right now. Second, let me adjust something here with the chat. Still kind of fixing the format now that I'm allowed to have both Twitch and YouTube chats up. But yeah, so this is on the YouTube channel Red Diamond. It's 24K subscribers, good for them. That's really good. And have they posted stuff since Oakburn Opus? Oh, look, it looks like they have. It looks like they are starting maybe a new series. Is this one is lies in the trailer in the playlist? It is. Okay, cool. So I think this is done because last update was 5 months ago. But let's watch the trailer for a second. Let's get a vibe. Let's hit a vibe. We'll kind of see what we're getting. I don't have any trigger warnings. I don't know what we're gonna get into here. If there's text on screen, I will read it. If there isn't something else. Yeah, as punishment for his hubris, Apollo had Marsyas tied to a tree near Lake Olocrine, which Strabo noted was full of the reeds from which the pipes were fashioned. Marsyas was flayed alive. The rustic gods then transformed him into a stream. Hey, I can't escape Greek mythology for a second, can I, gang? The edit on this is already so good. I love it. Old Oakburn population vanishes overnight in 1997. Oh, wait, is this Blender?
Grudge held from his childhood days as if life had left him reading down his
The Lebeder murders.
Takes them one by one.
Oh my god, that looks so good. Yes! Wow. Whoa. Oh, I may make this switch. Haha.
Summons up the devil there to give him courage of his own.
Oh my god. That's incredible! For people who don't know, I am an editor. I do video editing. And so you're gonna hear me comment a lot on like editing techniques and stuff. I also do like motion graphics, which is like anytime you see like text animated on a screen, things like that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Okay, maybe the finale's not up yet because there's only 4 episodes. Let's look at the comments. Okay, so it looks like there are still 2 more episodes after this. So it is still kind of in progress. It's been over a year since it's updated. I wonder, is this part of? Let me look. Or is it just a different project? It might be part of it. But also it doesn't say that, so. Unsure. But that was an incredible trailer. That was so much effort for just a trailer. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm excited. And it looks like every single episode gets a little bit longer each time. So, ooh, that's exciting. If we get to the end of this and I'm still kind of feeling it, we might watch Nora Boulevard too. But that trailer was genuinely hype. I'm so excited. Okay, get into episode 1 then. Or part 1. I'm gonna try and not pause unless something like really gets me. Oh, and I'll read. Yeah. 1997, Old Oakburn population vanishes overnight. (2024) Classified information from the Oakburn case is leaked by anonymous sources. a new light is shed on the case, which branches into countless theories, hypotheses, and discussions. The following images are based on the manuscript's findings belonging to an anonymous inhabitant and a restored cassette tape depicting the phenomena. Oakburn Opus Part 1. Already this sound design slaps. Evidence 1, Oakburn's Flutist. Oh! On a cold morning, the outsider stumbled upon our gates and quickly became a welcome guest through the sweet and captivating melody of his flute. Pied Piper situation? My people brought him into our village, a secluded place west of the Iskavik Mountains. Itosivik? Sorry if I butchered that. We provided the flutist food, water, and shelter. And in return, the man continued to enchant our people with the tunes of the winds. Okay, this is the video itself doing that. Oh, God. The children adored him, soothed by the melodic blow. Men and women respected him for the great entertainment and happiness provided by the flute. To the more humble folk, the flautist was a great form of art. I think that's what it said. Okay, I just assumed that was going to be like a quick flash. The video buffering happened in the video itself, by the way. That was really interesting. Yeah, oh, what? So are we, as the audience, looking at this from the point of view of somebody who is watching a video, and it's like buffering as they're watching it? Oh, this looks great. Okay, and it implants the symbols in their minds. But it's a different symbol than the one before. He hid them under the veil of reality. Impossible to breathe beyond existence. Keep looking. This is so well made. Do not follow the melody. He adapted to our customs, ate and drank from our kitchen, hummed our chants, and honored our altars, without ever voicing a single thought. The flautist used the wind as his words and melodies as his speech. I'm so interested in the... Okay. Ooh, let me see if I can read this 1 second. Excuse me. Within the wind, it hid... Flag? It hid something within the wind. It breached our spirits within the wind. The flute burned the veil. Handwritten records, author unknown, recovered by Martha Astor, 2002. Cool. Martha Astor, character names. Locking it in. Evidence number 2, the magnum opus. I'm already so bought in. 1997, the great flautist of Old Oakburn announces the completion of his magnum opus. A presentation is set to happen Friday night at Lake Oakburn. Hundreds of men, women, and hundreds of men, women, and children gather near the lake in anticipation. Oh, ooh, interesting. Yeah, it shows them showing the rock from the beginning again that has the same symbol that's been in the drawings. I fucking love the sound design. Oh, is there something behind it? It looks like something is growing behind it. Identify. Interpret. Follow. Wow, this looks incredible, the music. Wow. Is this real footage? Let's go. This audio is directional. It's coming in from one of my headphones more than the other. I'm so excited. Oh, so this is like a game where we're picking what side the music is coming from. It's coming from the left again. I'm also noticing IPD on the Lake Oakburn. And then what? That looks incredible. Right. And both of these are Lake Oakburn. And these are both perfectly balanced in the ears. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, and there is something transposed over this, it looks like. Okay. Again, it's the video doing this. Well, and you can tell because, like, audio is still playing through. Wow. Oh, wow. The sound design in this one rips, gang. Hi, Falcon, checking in before RPG session. Looks like I'm missing a weird one. A little bit. The morning after Old Oakburn woke up to silence. You can always check out the VOD later. It'll be up on YouTube longer than it'll be up on Twitch. 1,043 inhabitants disappeared overnight. After quick and inconclusive investigations, little evidence was found. The existence and whereabouts of the flautist remain an unanswered enigma. It might just be flutist, but I've always heard it says flautist. That was until 2003, which is a year after that tape was restored. The search for Old Oakburn's population continues. What happened in 2003, though? What happened in 2003, though? Okay, apparently, this video contains flashing lights and images. But before we move on, holy shit! Oh my god! That was incredible! Oh my god. Wait, no, we're going back for a second. We're going back for a second because there are bits that I want to talk about. So, okay. Let me skim to try and remember what I wanted to talk about. So already just the very subtle like direction of this is so good. The audio is so incredible. But let's also, as I always do when I'm watching something, let's take stock of what we know so far. So 1997, everybody from Old Oakburn disappears, right? There was a flautist that appeared, or a flutist, who showed up, who became part of the community. Let's see, let me see what the note was on this evidence. Based on okay, so there was a manuscript that was found. And then the images on top of it are a, okay, one second. I'm just kind of, I'm trying to engage with this and where we're at. Okay, so an anonymous source leaked some things in 2024. And then this video was basically made as like a, in this universe, this is also a web video, right? Like in universe of the story that we're telling, this is also a web video. We know that because it was buffering. But also it sounds like this movie is something that somebody would have made on like a Nexpo type channel, just compiling everything. Oh, that's I'm so excited about this. The one shot that did make me go cuckoo crazy bananas. Let's get back over there. So this little segment that was an audio game, basically, where it would indicate where things, you know, we'd hear the sound and it would say, oh, okay, we select the right ear. This shot where it's still like, it's the split images and then it goes and then it cuts and it's this. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Wow. How many views does this have? Barely over 100,000 views? Get on that shit. Wow. Okay. I'm really, okay, so as we're kind of establishing this, I'm very interested to see if we as the audience are meant to be watching through the eyes of an in-universe character who are watching the videos. Does that make sense? Like, because the buffering keeps happening. So is that because we are viewing this thing through the eyes of somebody else that exists in this universe? I'm very excited to see if I get an answer to that question. But the next video is pretty much twice as long. It did give us a flashing lights warning, so please keep that in mind. I'm also very sensitive to flashing lights, but I will do my best. If it triggers a migraine, fuck it. It's fine. It's fine. But this is just called part 2. Oh, wait, also, when we've watched things like Mandela Catalog and Greylock in the past, I've looked at... Okay, so there's nothing in the description. Okay, it's always good to check the descriptions. Okay, so description on this one does have text. He knows well his wicked ways. Oh, and then top comment, which is really important. In Greek myth, Marsyas was a satyr who played a cursed flute that would lead to his own death. This death came when he challenged Apollo to a musical contest, only to be defeated and skinned alive for his hubris. I cannot escape Greek mythology in this channel ever. My special interest. (2003). Okay, so you have 25 miles from Lake Oakburn, the Lebedev residence. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. I can't get over the sound design. It's so good. I stood upon their blood. I stood upon the weapon. I stood before the flute, and the drowned city arose beneath my feet. God, this is so good. December 10th, 2003. Yes, an exact date! The melody crawls in. The voice under the veil commands. One second, I'm going to pause for half a second. People who were here for forever ago when I did Deadlock and Mandela know that I love to make a timeline for these types of things. So if they give me an exact date, I will indeed write it down. It's the Lebedev murders. Lebedev murders. Got it. And the vessel answers. One second. Let's go back to the beginning of this sequence so I can get the mouse out of there. Okay. An IPD, the police department, which was also used in the police car in the last one. The melody crawls in. Wait. Sorry. What's this? God, the fucking edit on this is so good. All right, okay. The voice under the veil commands. Second mention of the veil. Is that carpet? Yes, I do think that was carpet. What do you mean there's a tape? What stands before you? Detective Astor is not a person. Astor is the person that okay. I existed incarnated in a vessel of the arcane. I will entertain your feeble sense of justice. I will share you my tale. He knows well his wicked ways. I don't know how much it's playing up, but I have the biggest smile on my face. I fucking love horror, guys, and online horror is so good. I love scary shit. I'm so happy. December 10th, the call is made to the Itzavik Police Department from the Lebedev household. The caller confessed to having committed murder. Ooh, more pictures, okay. Jackson and Oliver Lebedev were dead, their bodies aligned in the dark room. The Lebedev brothers, naturalist photographers of Itzovik, searched to capture the empty landscape of the mountains. So civic. The criminal was never identified. For the convenience of this investigation, the killer will be addressed by the pseudonym John Doe. Evidence 3, the Lebedev murders. Dude, the imagery is so simple but so effective in this. Absolute less is more shit. A timeline based on the interrogatory of John Doe conducted and recorded by Detective Martha Astor, 2003. Okay. But Martha Astor started restoring the stuff in 2002, and then this happened in 2003. Okay, so December 5th, 5 days before, John Doe is led by a melody of a wind instrument emanating from Lake Oakburn. Dude, I cannot believe we're making flute music scary. That's incredible. Segment 1 conditioning? Oh my god, this incredibly creeping slow pan. Or would that be a dolly? Slow dolly in, yeah. John Doe. From the very first moment the flute touched my mind, I was sure to have been struck by something otherworldly, roaming the depths of the lake. Near the lake, John Doe encounters a monolith. On the surface of the smooth rock, a symbol was carved. Okay. A circle and 9 triangles. That was in the first episode. And that's the thing that turned red at the end. The composite of this is incredible. I witnessed in clear and inscrutable reason the flute and the man. They taught me wisdom from the bottom of the lake, the drowned city, and the millions who rest there. He raised me in that instant as a vessel. Ooh, interesting. The emblem etched upon the rock. The beautifully profane assortment. Oh my god, did the aspect ratio just change? Wait. Sorry to show the flashing again, but... Yes, the aspect ratio changed! Oh my god, okay, sorry. I'm a normal human being. It's normal to get that excited about an aspect ratio change. The beautifully profane assortment of a circle and 9 triangles suddenly gleamed in a crimson hue. The song wove a web. His desire, in an instant, were made clear. In the flute, I discerned the will of expansion, which I was to provide. And sorry for flashing. After the encounter, John wanders the mountain for 5 days, allegedly in a deranged state of mind. December 10th. John comes across the Lebedev residence. Oh, that rips. And like, so obviously, segment 2 execution. Obviously, this is like a compilation of things. So somebody's like making these additional images, and they are incredible. This is an in-universe video. That composite rips! John Doe, it is common for many inhabitants of remote areas and hidden places to forget their front doors unlocked. A naive custom, often conditioned by the emptiness surrounding it. Marpias. Ooh. Okay, one second. Through the window I beheld his lichen shape. The specter whispered, in invoking horror, his unfathomable name. I really like that from the top down. A name in the melody. Oh, it being a heartbeat? Marvi Pias. And from the profane blade touched by Marvi Pias's fangs, I cut their eyes open in the dark room. So there are different versions of this, like 9 triangles in a circle thing that I'm really sorry. I want to talk because there's the go back a little bit. So there's this symbol, right? But there was the other one that was showed that was like this triangle in the middle is upright, and then all the other triangles are facing it in the circle. And I really am interested in the difference between the two. On 11:42, John Doe furtively strikes the Lebedev brothers. Jackson takes a pickaxe hit to the thigh, snapping the femur, and is left debilitated. Oliver drags Jackson to the dark room at gunpoint upon performing a suboptimal tourniquet. Of course he did. He wasn't expected to get hit in the thigh. How dare we call it suboptimal? Doing his best. Oh my god, this shadow! Right here, that looks amazing! Oh yep, and it's the flautist, you can see the horns right here. Incredible. Incredible! Oliver Lebedev, time of death, 12:07. This is so eerie. This looks amazing. A photo taking inside a dark room is always going to look so weird because of the nature of light inside of a dark room. And the subtle vibration. Oh my god, I thought it was a picture! Ah! Wait, no, go back. Wait, no, again. Wait. Like, you think it's a picture. Wow. Oh, and then oh my god, and then the match cut. Wait, watch up here on the match cut, the blood that falls right there. Wow! And then we sit on the screen for a while to like feel the impact of that. So smart. Jackson Lebedev, time of death 12/16. So he was alive for almost 10 more minutes after that. Oh, poor guy. See, this is all circles around a triangle. And I want to know what this means. Oh, people are coming home, so I can't yell as loud. Uh-oh. I'm blown away by how good that sequence was. Wow. Oh, Martha. There, I'm gonna have to kind of squint. The sole reason I stand before you, narrating my tale, contributing to your futile pursuit of a comprehensible truth, is to convey you his message. He calls you to the lake, your good friend beneath the veil. Third mention of the veil, noted. Visit the drowned city. Oh my gosh, the blue peeking through this is good. Your failure to heed his warning will bring the same fate upon you. Oh my god! And the few living folks you love. You will drown too. Becoming the shape of the flautist. I feel like I just keep saying wow over and over, but that's all, I just go wow. There is something composited in there. I'm looking between the screen and my OBS because sometimes the resolution difference, screen difference, I can see things better. That's somebody buried under something. Oh my god. Ah! That shadow like growing and coming into focus is so subtle. It's like, oh my god, it's so subtle. Oh my god, he has a lot of heart. Oh my god. Okay, this is the song was in the trailer. In defiance of John's alleged method of murder, the bodies of Jackson and Oliver were found in contradictory conditions. Agents at the scene first observed vascular marbling, skin discoloration, and bloating in both bodies. Like they were drowned. That's what happens when you drown. An autopsy analysis revealed pulmonary injury, so injury to the lungs like they drowned. Insinuating that drowning was the cause of death. I'm the smartest woman alive. I'm blown away. I hope this series gets this person work. I hope if this person wants to pursue some kind of production-related career. I hope this gets him work. The search for Oakburn's population continues. Wow. Okay. I don't know if there's anything I want to review in that. Never still a couple more seconds just to make sure. The sound of dripping water. It's like I'm going to start frame by framing. So it doesn't automatically go to the next thing. No, but just the sound of the water. Okay. Let me skim this really quick and see if there's anything else I wanted to particularly point out. So we have our John Doe, the two Lebedev brothers who were photographers. See what the most replayed things were. We got this right here. Okay, was the like right here. Okay. And then obviously the thing that I replayed. This shot. So what I was going to say before they revealed that this wasn't a still image was that the very subtle jitter. So like you can see as I'm just going back a little bit, there is a little bit of movement happening that makes it feel even more ominous because we think it's a still image. But the reason why there's that jitter is because, let's see, this is 2003. So this could have been a film camera. So that there is sometimes a natural jitter to film because it is a physical thing moving through the camera to capture the image, right? And that, you know, there can be subtle shifts in the exact like in how the tape is lined up, right? So that's where you get like that very subtle jitter from a lot of the times. This match cut to the splatter right there cannot. This person is so incredibly talented. How many views does this have? Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Let's see. Wait, the bodies in the water? I do not recognize the bodies in the water. Okay. Oh, and then this slow bleed, like through the red to the I will just call this thing the flautist, right? That's impeccable. And I really thought, and this hold right here really makes you think that like something else is going to appear because we already had that happen before, right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, and that looks like, okay, so what I saw here, I'm also looking at OBS. It does look like two bodies right here. Is it two bodies in the water then? Because I thought this was like bodies under a structure. Oh, it's bodies in a room. Look, so here's the wall. And then the tangent to the floor, the other wall. And they said that the two bodies were lined next to each other in the dark room. Okay. Okay. I'm invested. I'm sat. I cannot believe there's only 2 more episodes of this. Okay. How long have I been streaming? For about an hour? Okay. Do I want to take a break real quick? Yeah, let's just take 5 real quick to to think about all that. Let's see what we have in the description here. Towards the midnight sun, I am riding home. Right. Okay. I am in love with this so far, but I'm just going to take 5 minutes to get out of my seat and stretch my legs, refill my water. I recommend you guys do the same. And we'll be back here with more of this awesome series, Oakburn Opus, in 5 minutes. Okay. Are you ready for more? I'm so ready. Hello, welcome back. I hope everybody had a good break. I didn't even do my usual break sign off because I'm just like, okay, I need to stand up for a second. I need to get out of my chair for my own personal health, but also I do need to watch more of this show. I do need to watch more of this because this is the good shit. It's been a while since I watched something scary on YouTube and been a long time since I watched something this good. Ah. Okay. 1 second. My son is being a demon Edison, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, is that barely touching your stairs and now you can't go up there anymore? My spoiled little son who has stairs to get up onto the bed. Who wants french fries? You're not allowed. All right. Okay, once again, a warning for flashing lights and images. If you want to just listen to me lose my mind, you can just put me on sound only or something, I guess. But this is a 20-minute video. I'm stoked. Let's go. Water noises are very good. Edison. No french fry. Yo, cut was nuts. That looked like we were under the water there. The land remained still, accursed by the tragic silence for over 5 years. Old Oakburn, a village hidden between barren mountains and white woods, in its heart, the depths of the lake. A single road connects the village to its neighbor town. Oh my god, I learned it before. It's so civic. After 5 years of neglect and decrepitude, it has become treacherous, overgrown with weeds and twigs, the path barely visible amidst the snow, sorry. I'm here now, and I am home. Today those dark depths I must venture and behold my secret, the very root of my curse. Okay, so these waters go much deeper. Sorry, one second. Sorry to pause. Eddie. Stop. Eddie, stop. You don't get to do that. Are you being a brat? Have you not gotten enough attention today, so you're rebelling? Sorry. Okay. Continuing. I apologize, Red Diamond. Okay, sorry, really quickly. Every single one of these Red Diamond Presents screens have been absolutely beautiful typography. I know this is a crazy compliment to give, but the spacing of these letters, the E kind of up above the R here, this looks so good. And the one in the previous one that was like the two red diamond words like overlapping is just good typography. It's very good shit. Okay, and we're full aspect ratio this time. It's not a 1:1. This looks like a Blender environment. Edison. I'm so sorry. The 3 stretching down, it's good typography. Wow. I know I just keep saying wow over and over, but also wow. What the fuck? One person made this? Ah! 2002. The investigation begins. Martha Astor returns to Itosovic. I'm so sorry. Martha's audio journal, recovered 2010, Side A. For now, all the evidence collected from the 1997 phenomenon is abstract, frantic, ambiguous, and reveals the arcane nature of the case. Hi. Sorry, I have to talk about this composite for a second. This composite with the tapes right here, and then with the top down of this car, looks so good. Manuscript findings, diaries, newspaper entries, and the cassette tape depicting the magnum opus. In some of these samples, one notices a strange constant. I believe to have found a promising clue, a line of investigation that will lead me to the truth. I need to find other words to say, but wow. Or perhaps condemn me to the most horrible perversity. A monolith raised in the woods that surround the lake. The fact that the triangles look carved into the picture is amazing. On its surface, etched is the oft-mentioned sigil, the sigil of Marvpia. I'm so sorry for saying it badly. Crumbly, covered in moss, and stained with moisture. The stone, however, reveals a more intriguing nature when analyzed in depth. I found it possible to deduce the monolith's true purpose. Very quiet music. A tombstone. A tombstone! Before the monolith, we are likely to find the entrance of the tomb. Such good use of the color red. Just in the whole series in general. I will be conducting a solo expedition. I here now ask the department to allow the investigation to be conducted by me and me alone. My roots are here. Our marks share the same curse. His cultural depths are mine to explore. I'm so sorry. For those who may inadvertently stumble upon these discoveries, stay away. Here are the destinies greater than death. Here there are destinies greater than death. Ooh, the composite of the little triangle symbol. Just like perfectly aligned with the car. This was the shot in the trailer that made me insane. That rotation is amazing. Yeah, I think this is like a Blender type environment. This is 3D. Ooh, ooh! So there was a tomb there, and there's like bars on it? Segment 1, Necropolis. It's good typography all the way down. It's good typography all the way down. Upon prying open the tomb's entrance, it revealed a vertical descent of absolute darkness, a pit that reached the depths of the earth. And from said pit, a horrible smell, a putrid rotten miasma rushed to the surface. Despite the unbearable exhalations, I pressed forth and began the descent. And Necropolis is a dead city. The perfect delay of the thing closing and then the sound reaching to you. Sorry, I have to talk about this. I'm so sorry. I have to talk about this. The little beams of light. The little beams of light coming through. Yeah, this has to be like a render of some kind. That's amazing. Black moss covered the walls, forever damp, the smell of fish carcasses, putrid scales. Disappearing into the ossuary, a gentle walk to cursed ruins. So there's an ossuary, a place where you keep, like, bones. to meet what roamed the ancient grounds. Our sigils burned in proximity. Sigils, okay. The pungent abyss of the mortuary dragged me to secrets long forgotten, to disrupt knowledge better left unseen. A terrible familiarity, repressed memories of times of wrath, afflicted me in short flashes. The terrible burden, this obsession, being dragged to things occult. Ethan, was this how you felt? New character name Ethan. Wait, sorry, what was that flash for a second? Sorry. New character. Okay, oh. Sorry, everybody, because I'm not going to remember where this is. Okay, interesting. All right. You see me shaking my head because I'm, like, actively mad about how well done this is. Behold, my necropolis. Aspect ratio changed just slightly. Apparently typo warning, I'm very sorry. Oh, the movement of the eyes in the walls, and the pulse in the door. Looks amazing. And there's like a church? Or at least a pulpit. Potentially part of like a mausoleum. That could be a coffin. Yeah, a book with like the slightly different. This is what I was talking about before, where like the symbol was slightly different. Evidence 4, Book of Marv-Piash. The second, apparently. There were 2, minimum. That looks beautiful. Hey, what do you mean? This is like animation. Hey, what do you mean we're doing animation? What do you mean we're doing rotoscoping? Sorry, I have to read that. What do you mean we're doing rotoscoping right now? Long after the wrathful times. Long after the wrathful times when the serpent's tongue no longer hissed, the drowned artist, Marv-Piash, arises. The drowned artist? Dude, this is a rotoscope. This is a rotoscope. Oh my god, that looks so good. And the little ripple of the water at the base of the feet. Risen from the pungent water, carrying the darkness of those eldritch depths. Tenebrae aeternae. Use the red and blue, making me crazy. A burning ember boils within the dark fire. Maligni, servant to a certain viper's sin. Dies irae, a trade, a price was paid. His kin spared from the gloom of the lake, and now his flesh in torment laid. Okay, that's the shot again, when they mention Ethan. Rise, a call from beyond the veil, roaming the last ring. Face the fire. Pictac tum tum, his veil. Okay, the veil again. Marv-Piash descended the mountain's height, forever white and glamorous, seeking the land of light. I know this should be read as a poem, but I have to read fast. The city of snow, where once 2 miracles were born from divine glow. 2 miracles? The people of the city at the florid orange sunrise were to soon regret their pity. By, like, letting the flautist in? For the wind hid fangs, and the maw of the drowned city opened under his arcane chants. To swallow the accursed soil, roar the fire from 9 circles, and let the water boil. Okay, so Marpias is the drowned artist that came out of the lake. And he will drown them, ad tenebris, into the drowned city, the gloom of the lake, the forever breathing necropolis. So there was always a necropolis under Old Oakburn then? The reunion. Trying not to talk about the typography more. It's so distinct. Okay, wait. Oh, look at this. Okay, so there's obviously some fangs, drowned city opened, arcane chants. Okay, so this is what we just read. The accursed soil, roar the fire from the 9 circles. Oh, so when we were seeing like the smaller text, that's also how it appeared in the book. That was in the necropolis. He will drown them, ad tenebris. Except ad tenebris was smaller. But yeah, the different font sizes is interesting. Like the big snake. There's also some like ink transfer here. That detail is wonderful. Martha. Okay, so is this symbol the sigil that Martha was talking about, like her burning sigil? Will you behold me? Turn to me. Thou shalt hear the serpent utter through thy brother's mouth. Okay, it's underwater. It's underwater. So this is all under the lake. You enter from where the monolith is at, and then you go through the tunnel that is like the necropolis, and then you end up in this like sanctum where the book was. What is that? It's like the kaleidoscope imagery again. I'm noticing like the image. So kaleidoscope imagery usually is more than just 2 things pulling apart. Like there's like multiple parts to a kaleidoscope that's like reflecting, but it's mostly been like 2 images pulling apart. And I mentioned 2 miracles, right? And that looks snakish. Some of this being really dark doesn't bother me that much. Okay, so what the hell? Oh, look at the water! The render on the water reflection is amazing. Okay, and that's like the eye imagery from the first episode. Wait, what the hell was that? Sorry, I need to... Okay, and then it pulled it to the side slightly. What is that? Trico, sorry. Fishman! Okay, this was in the trailer for a second, but I didn't... Huh. That looks incredible. The reflecting water effect is great. Ripple. And here you are. Entrapped within my shadow. Fear not, contain your shivers, for there are horrors beyond my rot. Our bane, our sigils. This is the brother, the fish brother. Our blood and roots are shared. An eternal bond. Shall us recall those times? Or have you grown... Ooh, wait. Can't change that. So, or have you grown to abhor your, to our very nature. Hee hee. Like Earth itself. Those wrathful days as I held your lifeless corpse. Sorry, one second. When in that lake I communed with beings far beyond. I contested death itself and welcomed vile forces to bathe this land in blasphemy. Damned me to those depths. To choke for eons. A fragmented form, rotten, I reside within. Okay. Okay, so the smell of fish is from Fish Brother. No, you can't do that. That's not allowed. What do you mean it's already been 17 minutes? Oh, yeah, thou shalt hear the serpent's the serpent utter through thy brother's mouth. And it's like an amazing composite over footage of a snake. Just the image, the image of two things, two. And my dead throat shall cast upon this earth the fires of 9 circles. To the land that plunged me into darkest pits, to blazing marble. To the drowned city so below, and those who skinned the lungs of mine will scream into the void for eons far beyond. The name of that beast, the beast that sung. I feel like I could pick this up, like pick this apart forever and ever and ever. And this is the audio from, yeah, Maud Pias. Oh, wait, can't do that. The morning after old Oakburn woke up to silence. 1,043 inhabitants disappeared overnight. So they ended up in the necropolis, right? I think was Ethan doomed, like killed and put in the necropolis, and like this is his rage? Perhaps? Something about the sigils too. Oh, you can't do this, can't do that. Martha Ludolf, 1852. Mathaus Ludolf, 1852 to 1897. Oakburn, Dies Irae, 1897. The IPD, Martha Astor. Okay. Pied Piper imagery. Surprised we didn't get that earlier, actually. Martha Astor's findings were recovered in mid-2010 and remained classified until 2024. The material shows a direct connection between the detective and old Oakburn's flautist. So was Ethan the flautist then? While also creating doubt on Astor's true identity. This music is great. Water! Okay, so the reason why I was getting really crazy about the typography is because there's a recurring theme of like depths and going down and just an abyss, an acropolis, and everything going down. And then also the up part here gives me as above, so below vibes. Wow. Second. Okay, yeah, so what do you... Hey, were these all free 3D assets? Were these all free 3D assets that were composited together? They're Creative Commons licensing. This is Creative Commons licensure. This is all free assets? And then here's all the music. Wow.
And if you're passing me by, as I am cleaner, I'll kiss you away.
Y'all, I'm gonna go crazy. This really feels like something I could just sit and pick apart, like basically frame by frame. Oh, the end of part two had the dripping of water, and then that water was such a big theme in this one. And once again, there's the water, but for longer this time, I think. Wow. Okay, I don't know if I want to go back over that. Really, we only have like an hour left in stream, and this is 40 minutes. I just am floored. People are so talented and people are so creative. And I just, like somebody says here, this was made by someone who loves and respects movies and movie making. It is so well thought out. It is so intentional in what it is showing the audience. I'm so incredibly impressed. I don't know what else to say. It's just it's so good. It's so good. People are amazing. People are amazing. I saw, okay, when I was first looking up this series, I saw somebody saying that, oh, this is obviously AI. No, it's not. Someone was like, "Oh yeah, it's so obvious in the first video within like the first 5 minutes that this is AI." No, it's compositing, and also it was made in 2024. No, this is incredible. Let's get into the last part of this. Sorry, real quick, gotta check something. Okay. It's very fun when something is so good that I'm just kind of speechless about it. Very excited. Okay, this is the last thing. This came out over a year ago. Pretty much. Oh no, this one came out 5 months ago. September 2025. This is Lies. This is the first one that's had like a subtitle to it, and it is almost 40 minutes long. So let's get into it. I'm going to try to not pause and go back as much because of how long this is and because we only have a limited amount of time. Why is that? Has it been like that the whole time? The window just like off like that? Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it. Okay. Another symbol of like two people. Two. The things being pulled in half, the two sigils. What do you wager? I might win him first. If you give me your permission first, I'll lead him gently on the road I set. These look like two tombstones, or like just two monolith, like, structures. I read that one so fast. It's like I was used to reading the text fast. And now I must read it slower, I guess. More Pied Piper imagery. 75% discount on memorial services. We will all heal together. Okay, you can see a person. This is a picture. This is a picture. There's a person and then another person. Carter, listen to me. You're making a mistake. This. Sorry, I already said I wasn't gonna pause very much. This composition is incredible. For just like text of an audio log. Talk to me. Don't you dare turn away. Don't you dare listen to him. I told you I'm working on it. For God's sake, Carter, answer the phone. Just where the hell are you? What the hell were you thinking with that message? Recorded December 2003, when the murder happened. Stay away. Anthony, please don't follow the melody. I do hear that music in the background. The Swan Lake, like, music box. Ooh. Oh, it's good. Part 1, Call on the Wind. That's a really interesting filter on this candle. It's like a pixel filter. And they've also changed the frame rate on it, it looks like. 1997. I am deeply sorry for your loss. Such a terrible thing. My deepest condolences, Carter. My thoughts are with you during this difficult time. Okay, Carter was mentioned. Okay. And what an endless grief have their departure caused. I shall pray for you. I'll pray for us and all the lost. Why 3 years later? Where have you been, man? We often talk about you. We left your office intact, you know, for when you decide to come back. Time heals all wounds, Anthony. You ought to hold on tight. This reads like something that people have put on like a memorial page or like maybe sent in texts. December 3rd, 2003. Okay, so 7 days before. Time didn't heal a thing. Eee! So that voicemail we were... Okay, so we were looking through the point of view of Anthony Carter. All 1,043 residents of Old Oakburn disappear overnight, playing Russian roulette. As hope of ever finding them withered, the people built cenotaphs, stone memorials raised in the mountains. This composite's really nice. So, sorry, when I say composite, like you can tell that these are two different images. So there's a background image and then there's this kind of harsher line here. But it makes it look a lot more surreal. I really like it. As their names disappear from our conversations, another monolith is built in their memory. Today, there are 900 cenotaphs. Playing Russian roulette. Yesterday, 2 more were built. For among the 1,043 missing are my wife and daughter, Catherine and Ashley Carter. As hope faded, people turned to their own illusions and conformity. The constant sound of him spinning the barrel on the gun. And the oh my god, and they set up this, they moved on as we often do. Wait, was that a flicker for a second, or did I just... Nope, yeah, but I can't conform. We all felt the wind shift uncannily that night. Getting a perspective from a survivor is crazy, and we all dreamt of those symbols. Something took them, a call on the wind. But I fear my strength is failing. And I will never stare into those empty graves again. Snake, a snake. See the father. He grieves and withers. His mind a fiery sun. More snake imagery as he seeks a spirit of death. Thunders draw close. Okay, so this is still split in 2. And shadows halts at the door. And a shadow halts at the door. This reflective imagery is very interesting. Ooh, symbol. Whoa! A shadow came by. A box was left at the door. This is the first time I'm like, the typography is not perfect, but I like the symmetry a lot that they've used before. Wait, you can't hide a copy of Faust from me. A new translation by Philip Wayne. Let's see. Inside a tape and a letter with no signature. Why are we putting a copy of Faust in the frame, Red Diamond? Why are you putting a copy of Faust in the frame? Who's about to make a deal? I am part of that power which eternally wills evil and eternally works good. You can't do that to me. Death is a guest whose visit is never fully celebrated. A gift, a piece of me, to show you what no man has seen. The dual imagery. Okay, so the two windows sitting like the cenotaphs. The two empty graves. There's something in the middle there. Oh, like the detail of a little child's toy off to the side. Let's go. Let's go. Tape time. Let's go. There was a word in that. You can't hide that from me. L-O-V. Is it love? L-O-V something. Oh my god, how long did that take to render? If anybody's wondering, yes, my mouth is actually agape. As I'm watching this, I'm just... Okay. Ludolf at the top. More snake imagery. Two wolves down here. The same Pied Piper imagery here. Okay. Book of Marpias. The first, a statement by Professor Fyodor Petrov. Lebedev? Okay. Lower Saxony in 1864. So a first edition of the book that was in the necropolis. A grieving parent is most conductive to cosmic forces. Symbol for Earth, I believe, is this one on the back here. And thus she bargained with the keen serpent, should her And thus she bargained with the keen serpent, should her redeem her motherhood on the shores of the Weser River. And the water turned crimson as the blood of our children sunk below. The covenant was fulfilled, and raids were the object of our grief, the twins. Okay. The two. I feel like I'm not making sense, but like the constant theme of two identical things is now being brought back up in twins. And one was the flautist and the other was not. Yet the compact commands the sorcerer's willingness. The bargain commands veneration. Contrarily, the viper won't sink its teeth. Symbols speak the language of our faiths. The circle, the cycle, and the obsession. The triangle, fire. Okay, that's fairly... Inverted triangle is water. The line is the bond. Okay. And that's what the symbol is comprised of. And that symbol was also in Anthony's house. In their covenant, the serpent would grant power to those who venerate it, power to defy death, power to reunite life and death. Was Martha the other twin? Is that what we're implying, is that she was the other twin? One can only speculate about the sorcerer's mental state, but as for the Ludolf, with all due respect, I wish to refrain from discussing her personal tragedies. Truth is, the serpent is alluring, elixir vitae oozing from the viper's fangs. Elixir of life, elixir Be tired. We're also getting like recurring snake imagery. I love to see a snake. Yes, I am kind of wiggling happily about this. She cries your name every night, the little one. Come to the lake. Here my forces lay strong. This to Anthony? Oh, because this is the tape. Should you wish to dry her tears. Yeah, this is the tape that was sent to his door. The sigil is key. You know which one. But they're only the two. Okay. I say that like I'm really putting things together, but by God, am I not?
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I just start screaming. Voice of Anthony Carter, recorded December 2003. Martha. I'm tired. I know you try. We all know how good you are at finding people. But to me, your words just don't have any meaning anymore. You say you'll fix things, then look away and frown. Then with a cold stare, you return to the same old condolences. Is there really something inside you? Behind that husk? I found the damn solution. Or maybe the solution found me. It doesn't matter. So don't worry about lying anymore. I know those symbols have great power. I'll fix it myself. I'll save my family. Huh. Okay, more Pied Piper. Yep. Oh, so I thought this car... Was this car Martha looking for Anthony, or is it Anthony? Oh, wow. I need to read the reason why they put up the cenotaphs again. Hello? Catherine Carter, 1959 to 1997. Anthony Carter, 1958, no date of death. Ashley Carter, okay, their child, 94 to 97. Once again, the symbol of two things split in half. Journey home. Had all the black stones turned to him. A grimace in each and a judging stare. This, oh my god, oh, the Carters' damaged family photo, 1997. Yeah, Anthony's face is all fucked up. Entire population disappears by Hugh W. Police unearth empty village on western side of mountains. Let's see. October 13th, 1997. Sorry, I'm going to read what I can in this really quickly. They actually wrote it out. I expected a lorem ipsum type thing. This is a little bit hard for me to read, but land surrounding a quiet village of 1,000 inhabitants was empty. Let's see, details about the investigation remain. I can barely read this one, so we'll go here. The access road to the village has been closed indefinitely. Access to village facilities and tourist attractions surrounding Lake Oakburn is fully prohibited. Hi, Cup Goodle. My favorite scary movie is definitely The Thing. I love The Thing! Tremors is also a really fun one to pull. Yeah. Yeah, I would say Tremors, Predator, and Alien absolutely count as horror movies. Just because there's action in it doesn't mean it's not a horror movie. But yes, hello, Cup Goodle. Welcome to Oakburn Opus. We are mostly done watching this. I highly recommend watching this whole thing. It is incredible. It's not done yet, which makes me sad. But I'm so happy with what we have. I can't believe one person made this. Ah! Yeah, we lost our population. Oopsie. Let's see. So I was trying to... An analysis on the days up to the event reveals a strange vacuum of communication and traffic from Old Oakburn to nearby towns and villages, including the mother town of... It's the town I can't say well. Ilsivik. Mental health experts emphasize the importance of community support in mass grief experiences for a natural and healthy emotional process. For natural and healthy emotional processing of grief, dialogue with trusted relatives and friends is essential. But with Anthony, right, lost all of his family in the mass disappearance situation. So grief is the response to the loss of something deemed important, although conventionally focused on the emotional response to loss. Grief also has a physical, cognitive, behavioral, social, cultural, spiritual, political, and philosophical dimension. That's some extra people here. But the two most important ones are our girls in the middle there. I do like that they purposefully like blurred out the faces of the other ones because these are the most important things are Ashley and Catherine. The Carters. I will say this is probably the weakest composite, but you know what? We rack focus to a different part of the shot. Hell yeah. An ice pick. Oh my god. Anthony's John Doe. Anthony is John Doe. And the ice pick. Because remember the one of the two brothers that got killed had an ice pick through the leg. And that's why Martha like wasn't disclosing who John Doe was because she knew him. Home. Yeah, so okay. Part 2, Blue Crystal Fire. So obviously he left Old Oakburn after everybody disappeared. Or wasn't even there when everybody disappeared and just didn't go back. Oh my god, this looks so good. The door being open slightly. The curtains kind of make the shape of a person. Oh, the picture of them, probably their wedding photo. The little bits of shine we're getting on like the plastic elements. Oh, the slight angle on this is amazing. We love a slightly Dutch angle. See, and I'm waiting for another moment where we're like, oh, this is a still image, but no, it's not. The breathing. Okay, in the triangle, we told the symbol of fire. Right side up is fire. And all of her things stood still, perfect to memory. Drawings of swans when we had the music box versions of a Swan Lake song at the beginning of this episode. And there it is again in the background, very, very slow, slightly minor key. Bum, 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 bum. Right there, yep. And again, the symbol of two things, the swan, but also reflected in the water. Ashley's diary, October 1997. Do I know what the constant symbols of two things that are reflections of each other is? No. Is it making me crazy? Yes. October 3rd to October 7th, 1997, BB. And the newspaper article was written October 13th. Cold and foggy morning. The wind blew softly as an outsider stumbled upon our gates. Hunched and cloaked, he came towards us, deeply injured. So I think this might be Ethan. Our people took him in, treated his nasty wounds, and offered him refuge. I love this composition. It sounds so creepy as a music box rendition. Love it. He is tall and thin. He towers over any crowd and shines at the touch of the sun. From his dark cloak, he withdrew a flute. It is enchanting, unlike anything else. So we gathered around the fire, and they all danced from night to morning, and from morning to night. And sometimes the tall figure danced too. I'm assuming these drawings are not from the child's diary. This is just like visual things. He stays here. He roams the night, spreading melody through the avenues, soothing the ill, the children, and all folks into mighty peaceful sleep. In anxious nights he calms my heart, Because actually it was like not even 13. These are not from her journal, probably. October 8th. This morning he insisted on accompanying me on a walk in the woods. He said he wished to protect me from any hungry wolves. There was the wolf imagery earlier. We were looking for the forget-me-nots and fireweeds and all the pretty flowers that blossomed around. Love this head. Love the head on top of this guy. Most of the time he'd follow silently, but then the wind would blow around us and I'd understand his words. Wait. Okay, so the holes in the face. And they said that he never spoke, that there was only ever the music, right? It's the wind blowing through the holes in his head. Right? Right? Yeah, the wind would blow and I'd understand his word. It's coming through the face. So it is the brother. It's Ethan, the fish that was at the bottom of the necropolis. Killed, probably. But that's pretty much been confirmed. He says he was here a long time ago, that he saw some of the old houses being built when old Oakburn was not old. He led people here. The settlement thrived. But then came times of wrath, and all was consumed in a great fire. Okay. So he was a founder. He leaves, he says. He carries his loss to a very dark and gloomy place he wishes I would never see. But it was all done now, and the past could not be redeemed. So he went to the necropolis. Oh my god, that looks so fucking good. Would you like to see something beautiful? He said, and we walked out of the woods to the shore of the lake. The music composition is still happening, but there's like deep echo on it, and there's like a delay to it. I really like it. God, the sound in this is so good. Music is so important to this series, and like really well considered. And on the lake swims a beautiful white swan, as in my dreams, and the beautiful images that came from his flute. Okay, I think, does he also have the flute and his face just as full of holes? Or that maybe make noise? Dad says the lake is barren, that there is no fish and no animals drink there, that no life could exist in those waters. But the flautist says he and death walk side by side. Oh, from Magnum Opus, October 9th. One day before the Magnum Opus. The Carter family's last recorded call. Why was it recorded, though? It doesn't matter. Suspension of disbelief, whatever. They recorded the calls. I don't care. I don't care. I do not. Hey, honey. How are things? How's Ash? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just calling to say that I won't actually be making it home tomorrow. There was an accident. One of our trainees messed up really bad today and, well, I'll spare you the nasty details. They were really, really dumb with a rifle. No, no, the dumbass is alive. Yeah, lucky. Now, of course, they want me here and to help them sort out this mess. Really, really sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, until we get everything sorted out. Shouldn't take more than a week. A week. Yeah, it sucks, I know. So, how about you break the news to Ash and tell her I'll pass by Mrs. Jane's shop and grab some of those... Shit, what is it she wanted again? Yeah, colored pencils. Those fine and expensive as shit colored pencils. Forgot to extend the timer in the timeline. Tell her dad will bring home some of those as an apology. And tell her I love her. Unless they purposefully cut out those graphics, just there's a thing in the timeline, in the edit. Well, gotta go. Take care, honey. Miss you too very much. The fade out of the family is great. Love you. Oh, looks like everything is fading out purposefully. Bye. So yeah, I take that back. You didn't fuck up in After Effects. I take it back. Sorry. That was a very, very intentional cutting out of elements. The use of red and blue is very, very good. The clock strikes 12. Towards the attic, there in which he will bargain the weight of his grief. Faustian bargain, let's go! You don't put Faust in a frame and don't make somebody make a bargain. Oh, that looks awesome. Ah, looks good. Everything is just like so simple, but like used to maximum effect. I like how imperfect this little circle is. Like you can see it was just drawn by somebody. Good shadow composite, yippee! To what do I kneel? I see your symbols. I acknowledge your divinity. I do not seek retaliation. See? Devotion. And I shall only ask one thing in return. It's like the story of the mother. The lives of my family. Free them. Oh, that absolutely fucks. That's so cool. Dispose of mine as you see fit, but free my child. Free them both, and keep me instead, I beg you. I can no longer— ooh, wait. Can't do that. I can no longer bear it. Whatever you be, I've seen your light. I've answered your call. To me. Lord of Rats. Talk to me. Like the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper took away the rats. I love to see fire going in reverse. I think it always looks so eerie. Follow the melody. And this is when he becomes like the John Doe. And he just wanders for 5 whole days. Where are you, Anthony, whose anguish cries? Drew towards me with all your force. Oh, and he killed the 2 brothers in exchange for his family back, huh? You begged my presence, you implored my voice. Now hearken to my melody. Seek the wind. Impart your wail unto me. Once so prosperous in your love, would you like to rejoin them? Ooh! Instruct me. The exit shall remain sealed until our unification. Ooh, you can see a little bit of his face. For ghosts and conjurers, the same laws appertain the same way— oh, sorry, I got distracted by his face. The same way they enter in, they must go out. What? But I beg you, how should they be of any use? She was only— I have use in you. Thus I tempt you to a compact of much value. Oh, the angle's turning. How? You'll join them. May you rest united in their slumber beneath these waters. Should you resign your flesh, relinquish your body, upon fulfilled covenant, I shall raise you as a vessel. This tilt, this slow tilt. Is that hesitancy? You failed as their protector once. I now offer you the faculty to redeem your fatherhood. And you sought a spirit of death, and I have come. Unite or persist in your own misery. This is a really good way. Okay, sorry, I have to talk about this for a second. Okay, so in film language, whoever is higher up in the frame has more power in the situation. So you'll see, like, whoever's taking up more of the frame, whose head is higher up in a frame. And usually it'll be on the left-hand side to show, like, this is a powerful person. To take this shot that was two people on even ground and just tilt it to show where the power dynamic is. Beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I see you. I see what we're doing. Even if it wasn't intentional. Hell yeah, dude. The reflection being upside down. What if I start screaming? What if I accept? What if I just start screaming? Showing that the reflection is like coming up or something similar. Okay, yep, showing the handshake from the beginning. Okay, that's the original monolith where the tomb is under. Ah! It's big nods from me. Well, you can't do that to... You can't show me purposefully low-res text. Right? Oh, it's backwards anyway. I can read backwards, but not something that pixely. Better show it to me again later. Come on. I need information. The boy with the gun. Anthony, buddy. I know you wanted your family back, and also you waited like 5 years. After the encounter, Carter wanders the mountains for 5 days, allegedly in a deranged state of mind. It's the text where they've changed John Doe to Carter. From the second episode. And then we're back here. December 10th. Carter comes across the Lebedev residence, which is so interesting because the Lebedev name was in the text earlier. So is that... like... is that what the flautist wanted? Was the lineage of people who maybe didn't... who were like involved in Ethan's original death, perhaps? Or what were the names that were given before? Matthias. Something similar to that. Yeah, and two things. He looks like a crazy person. And that's the bodies in the development room, in the dark room. Side by side in the body bags. Probably after the cops came, I'm assuming. Are you trying to imply they had a phone in their dark room? The caller confessed to murder. Oh, we didn't hear the call. What have you done? Okay, okay. What will it be then, Martha? Our people are fed up with these nightmares. Take them to the lake and stay out of sight. Do they dump them in the lake and make sure they sink? The upside down triangle symbol of water, so yep, they put them in the fucking lake. Just give me a few minutes. I love this! That looks crazy. Carter is emptied. So it made a vessel, I'm assuming. No, this is not Carter. Not anymore. Then the symbol next to Anthony Carter is the fire symbol. We saw him surrounded by fire earlier. I see you, I see you, I get it. I'll deal with him. Martha Astor. No symbol around next to her name. Interesting. I'm so intrigued as by Martha as a character, like what her whole deal is. See the Astor. Her stare is empty. And she rewrites our tragedies that night in their papers. She writes the brothers drowned and sunk. I think this red text is always the flautist. That night, in her condolences, she says Anthony Carter laid face down in blood with 5 bullets in his chamber and another in his head. She lies. She lies because no lamb shall fear any wolves, for all the wolves have drowned. That last line goes so hard, but in truth only one wolf drowned, didn't it, Martha? One second, was there a flash there for a second? Nope, okay, one second. I keep seeing, like, my brain is kind of trained to see stray frames, and I keep thinking I'm seeing them, but I'm not. We have overstayed our welcome. We have overstayed. Okay, so it is her brother. The only path for redemption is our destruction. Man, I'm so interested to see in how all this ties up. Okay, yeah, that is Martha and her brother is the flautist, and the flautist is the fish man that was at the necropolis. I'm actually very impressed at how I can piece all this together, even though the thing itself hasn't told me you can't do that. No. Okay, and that's the mother. That's the symbol of the mother that made the covenant at the very beginning of this. Like in the text that we saw from the first book of Marpias. So sorry if I say that name wrong. And the water dripping. But it's for longer this time. It's for much longer this time. And it's not at the very, very, very end. God damn. God damn. Wow. I know I keep saying wow, but like what else do you say? Yep, these are Creative Commons. These are all Creative Commons shit. This is free. This is all free. This is all free. Thank you for watching and supporting Oakburn Opus. All my videos are produced independently by me, so I sincerely appreciate your patience and trust in the series. Hopefully the story of Oakburn Opus will continue. I fucking hope so. I know you have 2 more episodes planned, man. This is so incredible. I really hope that there is more. So incredibly impressive. Hey, what did no, no, go back. No, you can't. I saw that for half a second. You can't do that to me. I saw that. I did see that. Okay, now you have to do this very delicately. Because you only have like 20 seconds left in the timeline. Okay. Gotta be very careful. Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna start frame by framing. Behold. I saw something for a split second. You can't do that. I know that I saw it. I know that I saw it. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold down the frame by frame button for a second. Okay, gotta be very, very careful. Gotta be very, very careful here. Confused? Yeah, well, we don't have all the answers to this series, right? They're you plan for 2 more episodes. Literally, I know that I saw another thing here. You do not have 4 seconds of black screen at the end here. I know that you don't. I know that you don't. I saw it. I saw text. I saw text. I know that I did. And if I didn't, that's really, really funny that I'm doing it. Oh, ha! Run, Math House, run and don't look back. Sweetheart, promise me you won't look back. My brain can pick those out so fast. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me talk about what I think just happened. Okay. So obviously I don't have all the pieces here, but so I think what this story is the 2 twins at the very, very heart of everything here. There's the female twin and the male twin. Male twin named Mathhouse, and I think I'm trying to remember because they gave us the dates that Mathhouse and Matthias and the female twin were born, and I think her name also started with an M, but it wasn't Martha, but it was close to Martha, and they didn't have death dates. So I think that those 2 are like basically undying beings, and that something happened to Mathhouse that I believe he was potentially killed or drowned in the lake of what was like the original Oakburn, and him and his family helped like found Oakburn before it became Old Oakburn. And then like just his body, basically his death made him into some kind of vengeful spirit, and something about that, or something about the sigils. I think something about the sigils might be what's keeping them alive. But because they did try to drown him as a sacrifice, and something tied to the sigils is keeping them alive, he basically just was dormant, and all the deaths, you know, made the necropolis underneath the lake. And then one day he came out of the lake himself to basically Pied Piper more people into the lake, into the necropolis, so that he wouldn't be alone. And then we also have the secondary story of Anthony Carter, whose family disappeared in 1997 during the magnum opus situation, where Mathhouse, as the fish, as the flautist and the fish, you know, got over 1,000 people into the necropolis, and he dealt with that grief of not being there until 2003, upon which point he made a deal, a Faustian bargain with Mathhouse, and basically said, you know, give me back my family. And in exchange, he wanted 2 members of the Lebedev family who were named in one of the book pieces that was in 1846. So something about that family line, maybe that is who killed Mathhouse initially, or based on this stuff, the run and don't look back that's right behind me, maybe they killed his family, and he wants revenge on that particular family who just never left the outskirts of Old Oakburn. There's so much that I feel like I can just dig into this. I can just dig and just chew at it with my teeth. I like it. I like it so much. He's so good. I really, 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 really hope that he does more. I'm pretty sure this is not Oakburn Opus, but this came out a week ago. Yeah, this is different. Yeah, this is a different thing. Oh, I didn't look at the text here. Oh, there wasn't even like additional text down here. Yeah, that was incredible. That was incredible. I don't really have much else that I can say. I really, really hope that the other 2 episodes get made. I'm not even mad that there hasn't been an update since September because I cannot imagine how much work this is. There is so much like meticulous work put into how the information is presented here. A lot of this is compositing images, taking old Creative Commons images and editing them to fit the situation that you are trying to make. There are 3D environments that they are making. These are 3D. This is a 3D environment for sure. And like figuring out how to light it, figuring out how you want to, because this is one of the biggest show don't tell horror series I have seen on the internet in a really long time. And the fact that the imagery is so direct and direct and indirect at the same time, because it's giving me enough information. I don't have all the pieces, but I'm feeling like I can put together something from all of this. Like, I get what happened. It didn't really hold my hand and say, you know, Anthony killed those two brothers in exchange for to get his family back. And I don't even think he did that in exchange for getting his family back. I think because there's the mention of the vessel, would you like to rejoin them, etc., etc., etc. I think that the flautist like carved out Anthony and put the essence of him in the necropolis with his family, right? And then used the body to get this Dutch angle shot still makes me crazy. Like, used the body of Anthony Carter to kill the Lebedev brothers. And I don't think I said I do think that Martha is the living sister of Matt House, the flautist. She didn't die in the situation. She was not put in the water. She was not put in the necropolis. And they always say that she is good at finding people. There is something about her. Yeah, we have overstayed our welcome, tells me that they've lived for a really long time. And in truth, only one wolf drowned. So like they drowned her twin. They drowned her twin. Absolutely. And all the images to twin things and two halves of a whole and two things being pulled apart. They were the twins. One of them died. Yeah. She says Anthony Carter laid face down and bled. Yeah. And this is really interesting because we were shown at the very beginning of the episode. Let me see if I can get there like right away. There's the gun with a gun with one bullet. Oh wait, look at this swan imagery right here. Oh my god, what fucking painting is this? This is so familiar to me. But like we heard while we were listening to the voicemails, the sound of him playing Russian roulette with himself. The sound of the trigger pulling, nothing being in there, he spins the chamber again. Which they didn't even outright tell us. They didn't come out and say, oh, he was playing Russian roulette while he was doing all of this. This is so smartly made, and there's so much thought put into all of this. And again, all of the stuff that's in here that isn't hand drawn, I do think this was like drawn by a person. Like all this stuff is Creative Commons, which means it's free. Creative Commons means anyone can use it. It's free shit. It's free shit. Yeah, even just like literally just took all of these free 3D assets and just stuck them together in the composite. Yeah, we love free shit. We do love free shit. But the fact that the Red Diamond could take all of these things, all of these disparate parts made by all of these different people, right? And then make it into a shot like this that works. Just with some creative lighting in a 3D environment. That's bonkers. That's so good. People are so cool. People are so creative. I love people. I love art. People are cool. Wow. Ah! Ah! Oh man. Okay, if this ever continues. I've heard of people they seem neat. Yeah, I've heard of a person's. Oh man. So if there is a new episode, we will absolutely be watching it on the channel like immediately with swiftness and haste. I really, really, really hope that this gets continued, but also at the same time, take your time. Take your time, Red Diamond. Oh my god, take your time. Let me subscribe, please. Please, everybody, please subscribe to Red Diamond if you are in a place to do so. It looks like they have a Patreon. It looks like they have merch. I don't... Okay, so we do call this guy the flautist. Oh, and there's like art of Martha. Okay, so he is a fish. Okay, it is him. Okay. Fish. Okay. And the circles. One second, let me look at this. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, you have merch if you want to support. There's a Patreon if you want to support. You can get updates from their Twitter, join their Discord, all that good stuff. Yeah, no, that was so impressive. I'm so happy. I love watching new things, and I love them. I love watching it and being so surprised at how good it is. Yay. Yay. It's a good day to be me. All right, but that's going to be Oakburn Opus for now. Whenever there's more, we shall be back here for me to watch and yell and say, wow, over and over and over again. But for now, let's go back to the club, shall we? All right, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed me losing my mind over shot compositions. If you have any other online horror series that you would like me to watch and react to, please feel free to let me know. We've already watched Greylock and Mandela Catalog up to Mandela Catalog 3.333. I think we watched Walton Files. No, I've talked about Walton Files, but we haven't watched it. Maybe one day we'll sit and watch Walton Files and I'll lose my mind. We've watched Monument Mythos as a group. We still need to watch Midwest Angelica. Midwest Angelica is on the list. I think that's done now. So we can just sit and watch Midwest Angelica. But yeah, anything that people would want to see me react to, please feel free. As far as streams for the rest of the week, one second. Let's turn off this. There we go. Pathologic 3 tomorrow at the usual stream time, 3 p.m. PST. You're gonna be into day 2 of Pathologic because they let me go backwards. Yippee! We're not gonna have to deal with the plague, so I'm gonna get it done so fast, and it's gonna be so easy, and I'm gonna do it right first time. Absolutely. And then don't forget, there will be streams next week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but then I will be taking a breaky break from the 8th to the 14th to work on some stuff and also rest a little bit, hopefully, maybe, please. I'm saying that to myself. Yeah, as far as like a raid goes on the Twitch end of things, I brought up the window and then I put it away. Let's see who is going. Oh yeah, please, if you haven't checked it out already, my cover of All That Jazz is now on the channel. YouTube.com/Sumire Hanaki. Please observe if you would like. And is there anything else I need to plug? No, Grav is playing Baldur's Gate 3, so that's where we're going. Where is he in Baldur's Gate 3? Is this the Underdark? I think. Or it might be Goblin Camp. What the fuck room is this? It's not Rosie Morn. Where the fuck is this? Anyway, you guys will go over there. On YouTube, I do not have the ability to raid out into people. If you would like to change that, I do need at least 500 followers and quite a bit of watch time. So please consider watching the VODs over at Sumire Hanaki on YouTube. Also, subscribe, please. YouTube.com/Sumire Hanaki. Help me get closer to my goal of monetization. Thank you very much for the support I've gotten already. Y'all are great. I appreciate it so much. where the hell even are we? So I'm just looking at Grav's thing being like, what part of Baldur's Gate 3 are we in? But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Edison, do you have anything that you would like to say? You can't believe that I shamed you in public at the top of the stream? Why would I not do that? Because I didn't want to be, I shouldn't be mean to my son? Nah, I'm gonna be mean. Sorry. Alright, everybody, I will see you on... Oh yeah, no, tomorrow. I'm losing my mind a little bit. Go have fun with Grav. Until then, oyasumi.